Hello, folks. My name is Leo, and welcome to my nerd world. Today, I will talk about the movie called The Quiet Place Day One. Okay, I will give a synopsis here and give you my opinion. This is a review of that movie. Okay, but before I do that, first time here in this channel, and you like this type of content about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general, leave a like here. Subscribe is very important. Your like and your subscribe is very important too. Okay. Have you watched this movie? In the comments here, put your opinion below. Okay. In the comments below here. Okay. And share this with your friends who like pop culture like me, and share with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. Uh, because my goal here is to have 500 subscribers. Okay, so help me with this channel, help me here. I will appreciate that. So it's really important you do that. Okay, so let's grow together and let's put this channel to grow more and more and more. Okay, so let's talk about the A Quiet Place Day One. Okay, so the title already explained that. So why this name? Why this title? Right? That. So if you watched, if you have watched the A Quiet Place, the franchise, right? That uh, it's the same story. Okay, that same story here. That so here they show invasion of aliens. Okay, that's some creatures, right? And then they invade the Earth and they try kill everybody there, right? So this movie here is some people will ask me that. So this movie, what's the timeline, right? That. So the timeline of this movie here is this movie is a prequel at the same time as spin-off. Okay, that. So they explain before the first movie. Okay, before the if you don't know which ones I'm talking about, it's that one here. Okay, so they explain how these creatures came to the earth. Okay, and so how we have this invasion. So because if you look in the sky here, this is a meteor, right? Meteor, right? And that just means some creatures is coming to Earth. That so the story is like that. So we have New York, right? So that's happening in New York, right? But after that, it spread all United States, right? So all in the world, right? So that and that's happening there. Okay. So and here they show this New York, so beautiful that so and these two people, that person here and some people look up in the sky there and they'll see something strong and something wrong, right, is going on. Why this meteor uh, uh, why they are coming here, right? So and they discover that there's some creatures there, right? So come to Earth that, but the reason why they are there and kill people, we don't know, right? So they never explain, right? That so, but it's a good movie, okay? That so, so we have Joseph Quinn, okay, and we have Lupita Nyong'o, that person here. Maybe you know him, you know them, right? So much better say that. Joseph Quinn, like Stranger Things, like you know yeah, he plays Edge, right? That from Stranger Things, he will be the future of the Torch human, right? From Fantastic Four, and that person here, maybe you know her in the Black Panther, right? And she plays Nakia, right? The girlfriend or the wife of T'Challa, right? So they focus on more these two guys here. Okay, that so these two guys, they are the protagonists of this movie. Okay, so the main characters here, and they it's just a survival movie. Okay, it's just a survival that, so they need to and the thing is the that movie here they always say that. So if they hear you, they hunt you, right? So that's mean the creatures, right? That's it's the same story, same idea here, right? So and there are some parts of the movie here is really interested at. So if it is raining, right? For example, I like it. These two actors here because I like it, their interaction, right? So they know each other, right? They learn from each one's, right? That and the thing is, for me, the movie is really good. That it's not the best than the other movies, right? Because this is the prequel, right? The spin-off and prequel about the movie. So this is before the first movie. 2018, I think it was released the first movie of A Quiet Place, right? That. So for me here, this movie is really good. That so I like the two characters here. So their interaction is really interesting. There, and she is just a person who has, for example, a good life, right? That she has a husband that so and she take care of the cat, right? That and because it's like an animal she has, right? And this guy here, he is he study law, right? That so to be a lawyer, right? That and the thing is, it's very interesting to watch this movie here because here they explain a lot what's happening, how these creatures came to the earth, right? It's really important you explain that because the first movie they don't explain a lot that the first movie, right? But the same way is really good, right? That really, really great movie that I like this franchise because you can imagine, right, about these. Imagine you have these creatures, I don't know, in the earth here, right? So in the real life, right? What would you do if they came here, right? So what kind of questions, right? That you will ask that. So what do you do? You run. You I don't know. You you go against with them. So I don't know, right? That. So yeah, of course I don't believe these creatures or aliens. Right? I don't believe that, right? But it's just the movie, okay? That. But the movie here is really good, okay? That so. But in some parts here, uh, I felt was like uh, a little slow the story, right? There's pretty slow in some parts of the movie, okay? That, but the story is really good here, okay? So the actors are amazing here, okay? So I like their acting. I like these actors here, okay? And for me, is a good movie. It's not the best ones, right? So, but it's just a prequel and a spin-off, right? But here they explain a lot about what's going on there, right? So yeah, so they explain more than the first movie, right? So and here they discovered that so the sound if you have a pretty loud sound here that's the weakness of the creatures, right? They show this in the first movie, right? So that's a child, a girl child, right? That and she has a problem that a death of the ears, right? That's so and she she doesn't talk, right? So just use the body language, right? So like the signal language, right? So that's that's the things here, and it's really interesting to watch that movie. Okay, so for me, it's a good one. Okay, that because it's just to add the beginning of the whole story, right? That so for me, really good. So just some parts of the movie I felt was a little bit slow, right? So sometimes you want to go go ahead, right? So you want to skip the scene there and see what's happening after that, right? That, but it's really good. That it's just like I said, it's just a survival, right? So that's and I like the some parts here that they show that. When it's raining that and the creatures they don't hear about the when people are talk about in the rain, right? That because there's a lot of noises, right? That and another part here is really interesting that when you have a thunder rumbling like that where all these noises here they talk. It's really yeah, and these characters here, those characters, they are so intelligent, so that they know what they need to do, right? So that's really good ones, right? Because there are some people, then some characters we've seen in some movies like these, they are so stupid, so they don't know what to do, right? But here they are so intelligent, that, especially that one here, right? Especially that. And for me, here is really good ones. Okay, so because my rate for this movie here, A Quiet Place Day One, I will give it maybe 9 out of 10. Okay, that is really good ones to watch, and it's pretty well, yeah, pretty well. I don't know how to pretty well storyteller, right? So let's put it this way, right? Yeah, I was going to say something different, but yeah, pretty well storyteller here, right? That so and for me is a good franchise. That so I don't know if they will do the other movies. I think they will do the third movie, right? So yeah, that's the third movie, but it's a prequel, right? So the A Quiet Place 3, right? Part 3, right? So that I like this one and the first movie, but the second movie was okay, that but it's the same idea, right? But these ones here, I really like these ones. Okay, so yeah, that's all I need to talk about this movie. Okay, so really good movie. Okay, so I will recommend you can watch this on Netflix. Okay, so is available on Netflix. This movie was released last year, so I just have time this year to watch. Okay, thank you Netflix for that. Okay, so that's all I need to talk about. But what about you guys? My opinion is that. But what about your opinion? Put here your opinion below in the comments here. If you like this video, leave a like here, subscribe here if you like pop culture. Ask you, share this video with your friends. Ask them to subscribe here. My goal here is to have 500 subscribers. Okay, it's very important that so let's grow together and grow this channel more and more and more. And I make sure you will like my videos here. Okay, so and I see you on the next video. So see you. Take care.